Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World of Tanks. Yes, it's been 2 years. And before we get started here on this replay, I want to state one thing. This is not going to be a permanent series or anything like that. Just if you guys want to see more, I'll post more of it. Otherwise, this here is actually my first online game on this. Actually, my first game period in 2 years on World of Tanks. This is also my very first time taking out WZ-131. I bought this tank 2 years ago when China's tree had like a 50% off on it. And I bought it, and I never used it. I progressed from the 5916 up to the 131, and never used it. It sat in my garage all this time, and never used. So this is my very first game, my very first game with the tank, very first game in 2 years, and needless to say, I've actually been playing World Tanks for quite a long time. Back when it originally was released in 2011. I played it on a computer for just a little bit before my computer fried itself, and then I had to wait all the way until it came out for Xbox, and I got early access for it on Xbox, and I got all the way up to tier 10 on like 5 different trees on it. And then when it came out for PlayStation, of course, I've done a few videos on that. And I think after my last video on this, I think probably like a week after, I ended up, deleting the game because I think I just got tired of the community. And, well, you're looking at the first game since then. And that was about 2 years ago. So anyway, WZ-131 is a Chinese Tier 7 light tank. And the new light tanks, I have been following this game still, even though I haven't been playing or anything. Now that the light tanks have been redone in matchmaking, that's another reason why I got back into this game. So, I can actually use the tanks such as 5916 and not get up tiered to tier 9, or a tank like this and not go into tier 10. And this tank doesn't meet anything over tier 8 or 9 or something like that, which is really good. Anyway, guys, you'll see a lot of new mistakes here. This is, once again, first game in a very long time and first game in this tank. I did throw a couple repair kits and some oil on it, and I also threw camo net and improved ventilation, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, this is a completely stock crew, completely stock everything. And let's get going. As soon as I figure out how to play it back.
Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
And I do apologize if the audio is really loud, because it is really loud for me. So anyway, guys, this is actually a completely new foreign map for me, and I have no idea what to expect, or I had no idea what to expect. So I just did a quick study of the map and where I was going, and I kind of decided to go this hill. Now, granted, I think it's a scout tank, and I don't actually play really as a scout here until later on I'm more confident. I'd say I play as sort of a support scout, more or less kind of sitting midfield, not up on front line. And just kind of thought I'd be able to sit here and scout some people out, but I didn't realize how bad the view range is on this tank. However, the enemy will be coming over, in a huge force coming over in that area. And I make the stupid mistake of trying to pop out, getting rid of my camo net, and taking a shot with a Marine. Missing my shot, getting spotted, and getting shot in the meantime with a T-78.
They hit one of our tracks.
So that's me already taking some damage, like an idiot. Tons of hostile tanks across the field. I don't really want to pop out. Yet I do, and take a couple shots. I don't get shot in return, which is quite nice. I'm actually trying to use this BK here as a V-shield, BK-30. Decided to move up towards the rock, right down here. I'm not really paying attention too much to what my surroundings are, as I am completely unfamiliar with this map. And I do have a newbie thing here, and I'm not paying attention on how far I'm actually sticking at. Actually, watching the replay really makes this more obvious. Because back when I was doing this, earlier, actually, about probably half an hour ago at this point, I was in sniper view. I realized that, and I repositioned myself. Taking a quick shot in the A43, and you notice the damage on this tank is not bad. It's using an 85 millimeter. Not bad, actually, for a light tank. And it's actually pretty accurate. That's one thing I had an issue with previous Chinese tanks way back when, is their accuracy is not the greatest. Which is understandable. But I will say, this tank is very maneuverable, especially for a completely stock tank. And also for a stock crew as well. Now, I was trying to do more team support here. I was calling out targets and trying to take targets of opportunity. And also just trying to support and annoy enemies. Like, for example, this Tiger P here. I saw he was peeking over there, and I saw he was also targeting me. He was hardcore targeting me, and did not really care about the Tiger 2 coming around the edge. Me, on the other hand, I decided to, well, take another couple pot shots, and then, for the most part, just bug out. Because now he was going to be focused on that area, and now he's more focused on Tiger 2. Actually, is that a Tiger 2? That's a VK-45. I do take a shot at Tiger P, and I do manage to penetrate his lower places. Great RNG on that part. Just trying to create more presence than there actually is. It just clicked instantly in my head of, this is how I used to play scouts. Create more presence than there actually is. And I'm switching my positions. I switched between that VK and this position. Now the KV-1's arrived there. I take a shot at the Tiger P as he pops out. He takes a shot at me here in a second. There we go. I'm an idiot for just sitting there. However, I pop another shot out at him. Now that I'm spotted, I try sort of feinting my attack there, of popping out a little bit, then I retreat.
Focus on this area.
Call out the area, letting them know there's heavy tanks. Aside from that, the VK-45 actually pulled back because of the Tiger P and the KV-1. However, the KV-1 and Tiger P actually end up retreating from the area. A tank destroyer does actually push up with the VK. And I also decided to make my advance too. Now, however, at this point, they are down quite a bit. We only have 2 tanks over them, I think. Yeah, 2 tanks. But they have a lot more heavies at this point. They actually have some heavies I didn't even pay attention to. I completely, once again, another new mistake, and did not check the texture, or the match tree. And little did I realize I was actually on top of the board here. I actually got top tier, which never happened to me before in a light tank. It feels really weird. KV-1 spotted, and he is hard focused on me. And he does not do anything else other than look straight at me. Completely ignores the VK-45 and the Hellcat coming in. He's still looking at me. Hellcat misses a shot, and the VK-45 finishes him off. Excellent job. At this point, just moving along, trying to clear up the back row here. Little did we realize one was actually AFK, but there is the artillery. And I actually managed to spot him. I take a pot shot, miss completely. He gets shot by something else, and I call him out, and instant evisceration for that artillery. Good job, guys. T-345, this is the guy I was saying is AFK, and this is actually my own kill. That's my first kill with the WZ-131. Really, really happy about even just getting 1 kill in my first game after 2 years. And the tank I've never played before. This genuinely felt really awesome. It really did bring back a lot of nostalgia. Now, I do take a couple shots at that Tiger P, who's miles away. He takes a shot at me and misses entirely. I pull back. Pop out, take another shot, and a ricochet. Unfortunately, it hit him at a really odd angle. So now all the enemy team has left is a KV-1S, a Tiger P, and a IS-1. And IS-1 tries doing what KV did, and he actually starts hard focusing on me. He actually ignores that VK-30 that he just shot at, and tries shooting at me. So, being a light player, I actually decide to, well, feint him a bit. Just keep his attention on me, let the other guys just pound the shit out of him. He did not move from that position. He was focused. I even started moving out, and he moves out to take a shot at me. Misses, actually. Well, he hits the VK-45 there, but other than that, he gets absolutely decimated. He gets shot to the artillery. All that's left now is just mopping up of the KV-1S that has no health, and same with the Tiger P. Actually, Tiger P already got killed. Anyway, guys, that was the first game in a very long time, and the first game in the WZ-131. Also getting my first kill. A lot of firsts here. Tons of firsts. I guess there's a first for everything. Anyway, guys, I'm going to turn back to Garage to show you guys the stats. And as you'll see here, this was actually a pretty decent game. I did use a booster. I also had it 2 times on. 1,700 damage, 1 destroyed, 2 detected, 288 assisted, 10 penetrations. I'm really happy about that for my first game. And also end up picking a Fire for Effect, Mastery Badge 3, Class 50, or Class 50%, which was not expecting that, and a Confederate. As far as team goes, I did place 3rd on the team. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Please let me know what you think about, or if you want to see more World Tanks. And I'll see you guys in the future.